Belle Gibson. She's just a kid, growing up in a small house with her mom who has multiple sclerosis and her brother who is autistic. Her dad? Well, he has never been in the picture. Belle is basically raising herself. She does everything. Walking herself to school, making lunches, cleaning the house, handling the groceries, medical appointments, the works. She doesn't even have toys, guys. As she gets older, things don't get any easier. She drops out of high school, and for most of her youth, she's just drifting from job to job trying to figure it all out. But here's where her life takes a darker turn. Belle's in her early 20s, and suddenly, she starts feeling really sick. After months of feeling terrible, she goes to the doctor and boom, she gets hit with the worst news possible. She's told she has terminal brain cancer. Yeah, terminal. And her doctors, they give her only a few months to live. Can you imagine? You're in your 20s and someone's telling you, hey, you're not going to make it to next year. But Belle, she's not about to go down without a fight. She starts chemo, radiation, all that tough stuff. The treatments are brutal, and it doesn't look like she's getting any better. Then, Belle makes a big decision. She stops all her treatments. That's right, she quits chemo, saying it's too hard on her body. And instead of modern medicine, she turns to alternative therapies. I'm talking about strict diets, natural remedies, all the wellness stuff. And get this, right around this time, she finds out she's pregnant. Yeah, she's expecting a baby boy. Crazy, right? This is where things start to take off for Belle. She jumps on Instagram and starts sharing her wellness journey. She's posting about how she's healing herself with food and healthy living, rejecting all that modern medicine. And people, they eat it up. Belle's charismatic. She seems super relatable, and her story, it's compelling. She's got that perfect mix of tragedy and hope. Soon enough, Belle's not just posting on social media, she's launching an app. It's called The Whole Pantry, and it's all about wellness, clean eating, and healing naturally. The app blows up. Suddenly, Belle's got sponsorship deals, brand collabs, and her Instagram, it's got over 300,000 followers. She's making bank, and she's not done yet. Belle announces that she's gonna donate part of her profits to charity. She's promising to give money to cancer research and to help sick children. And oh yeah, she even lands a deal with Apple. They're planning to make her app a key part of the Apple Watch launch. So now, Belle is everywhere. Magazines, interviews, social media, she's the face of wellness, and people believe she's found the secret to beating cancer. They're buying into it, hard. But here's where things get dangerous. A lot of women diagnosed with cancer and other serious illnesses start ditching their treatments and following Belle's advice. They're going vegan, cutting out sugar, gluten, carbs, you name it, it's extreme. Two women, Kylie and Maxine, are inspired by Belle's story, and they both decide to stop their own treatments. Kylie even says, I'm dying on the inside with every treatment, and Belle's out there living her best life. They're putting their lives on the line, trusting Belle's claims that clean eating and natural remedies can beat cancer. And then, guys, the bombshell drops. In 2015, some journalists in Australia start looking into Belle's charity donations. You know, the ones she promised for cancer research and sick kids. Well, it turns out, none of it is true. Belle never donated a single cent. It comes out that Belle Gibson, the woman who claimed to have healed herself with terminal brain cancer with nothing but wellness and diet, never had cancer. Yeah, you heard that right. She faked the whole thing. She wasn't just lying about the donations, she was lying about having cancer in the first place. And it gets crazier. Belle's mom steps forward and starts exposing even more lies. In an interview, her mom says, "What a lot of rubbish. Belle never cared for me. Her brother's not autistic, and she barely did a minute's housework in her life." People are shocked. All the followers who believed in her, they're furious. Belle tries to defend herself in an interview. She claims that she genuinely thought she had cancer, that she really believed it was happening to her. But at this point, no one's buying it. It's too late. So what happens to Belle? Well, in 2017, she's taken to court by the Australian government for misleading consumers. She's found guilty of 5 breaches of consumer law and is fined over $400,000. But here's the kicker. She never pays the fine. No jail time, no real consequences, just a ruined reputation. And after that, Belle pretty much vanishes from the public eye.